Welcome back everyone to today's video, and we are going to be having a look at the latest GFS ensembles. As this morning it looked like we're not going to be having any cold really for the new year at all, but we've switched back around for today's 12Z run, and there's now a chance that we could see a couple of weeks of quite cold weather, even though it's still on the edge and we're not sure what really is going to happen, but we're going to try and figure this out today. So we're not going to waste much time. We are going to get straight into this right now. Okay. First of all, let's just show you what the GFS ensembles look like on the chart. So this is the GFS ensembles chart for Birmingham. As you can see, huge split, as I can just show you on the screen, just here. There is a huge amount of milder models up here, but there's an absolute bunch. It's using the control runs going mild as well. But then the operational run, a lot of other runs are going very cold. So it's a 50-50 right now where it's going to go, either up or down. So we don't know at the minute. It's maybe favouring cold by a tiny bit, but we're right on the verge. So that's why we're going to go through the GFS ensembles. Right, so we're going to start from the 42 hours. So we're going to start at the 29th of December. And we're going to run through all of these. I'm going to write them down and we'll see what the chances of cold or mild are from the latest runs. Right, let's start with the operational run. So off we go. We get the high pressure building to our west. This low pressure drops south and we go into a cold northerly wind. Another trough drops south and we stay in these cold northerly winds up to the 5th of January. So that's a bit more of a cold spell there. And we actually stay quite cold all the way up to the 10th of January here. There's not that much cold snow involved with it, but it's definitely cold. I mean, then the high pressure starts collapsing, we start to go milder, but not actually too mild. We're still quite cold even by this point, by the 12th of January, and we've got really some very cold air to the look at that cold air there to the east, what could push in at any point from the east at any time if we just open that door. And we'll have a look at the upper air temperatures. So yeah, we get this cold plunge from the north, and then we're cold really all the way through. We get the milder wind to try and push in, but they're just not strong enough, and we actually stay with a chance of some snow while the milder air pushes in. So very interesting GFS operational run. Looks very good, and that is 1 for a cold spell and 0 for cold. So I'll write 1 down there. Right, let's look at the control run. Alright, control run. Down comes the low pressure. We go cold. Boom. Then we actually start to collapse that ridge. Then we go milder by the 3rd and 4th of January. So that's definitely not that good from the control run. Even though there's hints of some high pressure building over Scandinavia, and that could go interesting after that point, but it's too far on. See, there's a lot of cold air to the east. I mean, they're in the freezer over Europe. It's like a Beast from the East situation, with the Jaws music playing as that could be pushing in. Definitely just a cold snap. That is not anywhere near what the operational run was. Ensemble number 1 looks like this. Let's run through this one. So down comes the cold. We lock in, but then we start going mild. But actually, we keep the cold in there just about. We keep it sustained. I mean, look at the cold to the east of us there once again. By the 7th of January, there's huge areas of cold. Even getting down towards like Spain, huge plunging of cold. A lot of Europe in the freezer. We're just on the verge of it. But overall, if it was in the middle, I would put in the middle. But I'm gonna put cold spell because it is cold. I'll check the upper air temperatures though, just like to see. So It's not all about if it's going to snow, it's about, like, cold. So we do go cold on the 5th there. Really cold, really. Yeah, we keep it fairly cold. We do nearly go a bit milder, though. Even though there is that lurking cold to the east. So yeah, I'm going to say that is a cold spell. It's not anywhere near, once again, the run. Right, number 2. Okay, we're back, so let's get going, eh? So where were we now? So we just done number 2, haven't we? Because that is a cold one. Have we done number 2? Yeah, right, so number 3 now. So far we've got colds, 1 mild, so number 3 looks like this. Down comes them northerlies. We don't lock into northerlies and we end up getting a bit milder. Do we get back into the northerlies? Not really. So that is going to be a cold. Well, we do get a couple more cold snaps, but that's going to be 2-2. That's a cold spell. We're not anywhere near the other ones with that one. Number 4 looks like this. So yeah, looks very good. That does. Yeah, we dropped that low pressure south. Yes, what we want to see. Now that looks a bit extreme by that point. I mean, look at the temperatures. Looking quite cold. Do we lock it in as well? That's a proper block pattern. One came off then. I mean, that'd be some proper winter weather just there we haven't seen for a while. It's almost like a beast from the east, that is. We're just locked into that sort of northerly wind, and I mean, upper air temperatures are freezing. And we're just locked in that cold pattern there. And I mean, that's a crazy run. So sample number 4 is crazy. We're in the freezer with that, so we'll go through the upper air temperatures the whole way. So as you can see, we get -5, we're back to -10 there. That's freezing. That is a freezing cold run. And if that came off, we would all be in the freezer, and we'd all be panicking with that. Because, I mean, the roads, the schools, they'd all be panicking with that one, because that is a crazy run. So that's 3-2 to cold spell. If we see a couple more, then that's very promising, because that was an extremely good run. Right, number 5. 5, usually my lucky number. Will it be a lucky number today? Right, so we go cold, but we start to turn it a little bit milder. Yeah, yeah. So nothing comes to that really. But once again, there's these hints of this beast from the east sort of pattern here. Just sitting out there by the end of the run. We'll have to keep an eye on this. Right, so that's 3. Is it just going to be free draw? I don't know. Right, number 6. That's weird. That one's weird. We start the cold spell very late. We don't really properly get that cold spell going, but once again, there's just that weird sort of beast from the east sort of pattern. We see that high pressure building up, and look how cold it is over Russia, central eastern parts of Europe there. Just a bit interesting to see. But once again, I don't think that's a cold spell. So that is 4-3 to cold snap. So if you want cold, we're losing. But number 4 was crazy. Right, this is number 7. So yeah, we get the cold in with number 7. And we lock it in. That's much better. From number 7. Do we keep it like that? Yeah, we do. We lock the cold in, and that's a very nice cold spell just there. It's not as good as number 4, and it does end up getting milder by the end. But look at this blocking. This is what we want to see for a prolonged cold spell, and that's a good cold spell there. That's 4-4. 8. 20, yeah, right. Number 8 looks like this. So cold comes in. We stay cold. There. This one doesn't look bad either. We lock it in. And that looks very promising. This one looks very good as well. The upper air temperatures with that. We are indeed. Ooh. Once again, there's milder sectors in the mixer, but it could make snow as well. Even though the milder sectors are there. And we are in the freezer with this one as well, as you can see. The upper air temperatures. And oh, there's little milder sectors and stuff. Possibly bring. Let's see what we go up like to the end. So a proper block with this one. This is a proper good run. And all the way up to the end, we are cold. That would be a. Oh, look how cold it is over Central Europe as well. To the east, to east of France. Them sort of areas. It looks like cold. Germany's cold there. Austria very cold for them sort of places. Ukraine, and even eastern France very cold. That's proper cold pool there. Number 8 is very good, and that's definitely a cold spell. And cold for cold now, we are winning 5-4. Number 9. This is going to be a long video, by the way. I can already tell. Okay, so we get that cold in. Do in we do. Not really, but we are a bit blocked. Once again, there's just that. Look at the end here. I mean, it's cold at the end here because of this high so far north. But it's not cold at that point. But just look how cold it is over Europe there. Russia, Siberia, Europe, very very cold. It's that sort of beast from the east pattern. Really interesting, but we're not thinking anything of it at the minute. But if it gets to that point and we're a couple of days and we're still seeing it, then so that's definitely one to cold snaps, and now it's 5-5. Alright, number 10. In comes the cold. Ooh, that's a bit of a storm, isn't it? Eventually we do get the cold in there. We get quite blocked, so we are cold with that. It's not that wintry. It's quite dry, but it is cold. But see, that one's right on the edge. But actually, I mean, under the pressure here, we are still quite cold. As you can see. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. Wow, that is a bit of a beast from Nice there at the end of the run. As we unleash the beast from the east, just there. So I'm gonna put that as a cold spell, just because the hype is still cold. When you get a move now, right? Number 11, because I can't keep showing you everything. Number 11, quite blocked up. Wow, that's it. Look at that. We've got borderlines there. Borderlines. Maybe some snow. We've got mild in the south, cold in the north. Maybe some snow on the edge there. That's an interesting one. Yeah, look at that. This one looks good. Um, Maybe a bit milder by the end. Still looks like a chilly ridge though. It doesn't look like it, but it is. So a spell with that. That's 7-5. Number 12. I need to move on. This video is going to be way too long. Right, off we go. So yeah, we go cold and we get a block over Greenland. Oh, look at that low pressure coming in. Bumping into that cold air. That would be a bit of an interesting one. That would be some proper snow. And wow, look at that. It just gets stuck. And I mean, it does go milder for England and Wales there, but if you're on the border there, it's sort of just there, and that'd be snow. A lot of snow as well. You get a bit of a milder sector there. Boy, that would be a lot of snow there. If that came off, we get locked into that pattern, and we are freezing cold, I reckon. By that point, look at that. This epic run. Even up to the end, we are still blocking area high pressure. That unsettled anymore, but we are freezing cold. So that's definitely cold. That was definitely a cold spell. So maybe the cold's winning 8-5. Off we go. In comes the cold. Yes, we get the cold in. Oh my words, another storm coming into that. Well, that'll be all fun and games there. Look at that. Oh my word. I mean, North Midlands, Northern England now, being for some snow. On the borderlines there. For the 5th of January. We get locked into that, and once again, by the end, yeah, we just start getting milder, but that's proper cold spell once again. Some hints once again. East, it's still quite cold, as you can see. Beast from the east to the east. Not as cold as that one, but that's definitely another cold spell. 5? What's going on? Right, number 14. I really need to get a move on that. Oh, we're on the upper air temperature still. Right. We get the cold in, but we're quite on the edge of that, where it does look cold. It does look cold. We're not going to get much snow with that, but it's cold. Because we are close to the high pressure. But it's cold. That's oh, and then we do open the doors. And look at this. Proper better. We've even got some milder air trying to come in. Just from the southwest there. Trying to bump into it. If we see that, it's yeah, once again, that's proper block. And that looks cold. I mean, it does end up collapsing, but that pool of cold there, if that got anywhere near us, temperatures would be. I mean, yeah, look at the temperatures over there, -10, -15. The -10 getting onto the east coast there. That looks cold. And even up to whoa, 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 whoa! Look at that. Some south chilies there. Look at that. Look at that borderlines from the south bringing snow there. Up to the end, we've got milder coming in, but the easterlies are keeping it cold, and there'd be a lot of snow if something like that came off with some easterlies. So once again, that's 10-5 to cold. Maybe we've got a flip going on in the models. Right, I need to get a move on actually now. So, let's run through these quick. Keep talking too much. So we don't get the cold in as quick with this one. Oh no, we don't really get any cold in. But we do get cold in, but it's late on, and then it goes mild. That's bad one. Bad run. Okay, so that's cold snap point. We didn't really even got a cold snap with that one. Colder with this one. No, we go milder. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, that's 10-7. 17 looks like this. 17. 17. We go colder with this one. Again, it's only a snap there, and we go milder. We got the beast. We got the beast. There's some retrogression going on there, and that'd be interesting. With that high pressure, trying to get up there with that, as you can see there, and that's the beast to the east from the east, but it's not really getting in, is it? Upper air temperatures at the end though. Oh my word! Look at that. I mean, if that got anywhere near us, everyone would be crying. I mean, that is an absolute freezer if that got anywhere near us. Anyway, let's not get carried away with in about 3 weeks. That's another one for the cold snap, and I think we've got to come back from the mild here. Right, this one. Cold comes in, right. A bit more promising. We get the cold locking in. That's much more like it. This is much more what we wanted to see. The cold locks in. We get a Greenland block going on. Then we get Scandinavian eye going on. Oh, we got some proper easterlies with this. What's the temperature like? Oh yeah, this is good. This is another good one. We got the Scandinavian high. And yeah, that looks good all the way up to the end. Sort of blocked a beast from the east all the way over in Russia and Eastern Europe, and what borderlines over the. That's definitely a cold spell. It's 11-8. Cold. Will we see a comeback from the mild? Oh yeah, that doesn't look good, does it? Is it actually good at all? No. I mean, that run's shocking. That run's really bad. That's one of the worst one. That's like, I mean, look at that for the Beast from the East in the East, by the way. Oh, look at that. Jaws Music's played with that one. Repeat team, what was January? Right, let's carry on. So that was a cold snap on it. We get a storm before the cold on this one. Oh yes, this is it. This is what we want to see. This is a great run. Right, cold locking in. Look at that. Temperatures dropping. Oh yes, that is exactly what we wanted to see. Oh yes, look at this. Oh, we nearly got a direct hit from the north, and look at that. We nearly got an absolute. Oh, that high pressure just retreating from Greenland to Canada there. If that didn't happen, would have been a right blast there. And I bet the temperatures are freezing with this one. Yeah, look at that. We nearly got a -15 moving in. -15 on the coast of Scotland, then getting -10 getting to England, Wales, England, and south. All the way up to the end. Borderlines are drawn, up. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Look at that. This mild air coming in here, cold air coming over the top. That'd be snow. Look at that there. Moving in. It gets stuck, and it just that'd be piles of snow before it goes milder. I've got to be honest. That was a crazy run. Right, so that's definitely cold spell. It just gets stuck, doesn't it? From like there, when it starts snowing, all the way up to there, it's still snowing, but snow will be piling up with that one. It's a cold spell. Right. Oh no, 22 minutes. Wow, I better get moving. Okay, right, I don't want the because I've been recording for too long. Oh, quite cold over Greenland, isn't it there? Not much over Europe at the start, is it? Right. Cold comes in. Mm, we're cold, but the yeah, we are cold, but the high pressure is weird. Do you know what I mean? At the moment, you see, this high pressure, we are mild, but depends if we go cold after. Nah, that's not good. We do cold snaps, which is just sitting there, but yeah, it does go mild. Uh, Nowhere near like them other ones. Cold snap, so that is 17 fit. No, wait, no, 12, 10. Not 17. I don't know where I've got that from. Right, come on, we need to get a move on now. Okay, so number 22. Mm, we stay mild with 22 at January though. I mean, it does look like there's a lot of blocking, but nah, no, just no. Beast from the east all the way over there though, but it'll be like 20 degrees with that. We are so warm, one. So that's definitely cold snap because we got like a day of chilliness and that was it. How different the models are. Number 23. Oh dear. That one's worse. They've all seen hints of like getting cold over Europe though, and over the east of Europe and Scandinavia by the end, but that one's another cold snap. So we're now 17-17. Oh dear. Right. Oh, that's not good. Oh gosh. Cold, don't let us down now. Come on. It's northwesterly, isn't it? But it's not. It's a cold snap. Ooh. 18-17 to the milder runs. Oh, this one looks better. So this one looks a bit colder. We're on the edge though. I mean, I'll give that to a cold spell, just because it lasted for a bit longer. We're on the edge though. Number 26. Okay, we get the cold in. Sort of collapses though. That's definitely a cold snap. Not 19, 14, 13 to milder. Okay. Oh, this looks better. Oh, look at that. There's borderline again. I mean, look at that there on that little line there across like Stoke-on-Trent, Manchester area. There'd be piles of snow with that. It's like it can't make its mind up if it's gonna be crazy warm or absolutely freezing. Look at that. I mean, we'd just be like piling up the snow for like a week. I mean, look at that. We've got a block up to green pressure coming in from the west. We've got borderlines everywhere. Snow coming, snow melting, snow building up. Ugh. Northern England would be having a lot of that. So that's definitely a cold spell. That was a great run. 14-14. I said earlier on it'd be a 50-50. Ooh, this one looks good. This is a cold run. It's a very long cold run too. Ooh, what is going on there? Look at that. Oh, look at them borderlines. Ooh, snow once again across the North Midlands, Northern England there. Manchester, Stoke-on-Trent. Buxton and Stoke-on-Trent will see snow there as well. That looks much better, so that's definitely cold again. Cold spell, so that's 15-14 to cold now. We've flipped it. Number 29, cold comes in. Ooh. Eh. It's cold for longer, but I'm going to give that cold snap, so that's 15-15. Alright, then 28 minutes, oh my word. This one looks a bit colder, northwesterly though. Oh, this one's right on the edge. No way. I'm going to have to go to the upper air temperatures on this. So if we get the cold in there, fair enough, that's quite chilly, that is. Up to the 5th. About the 6th it goes milder. But it does go colder again after though. I'm going to say that's in between, because I can't give that one, so... So... We've ended up with one member of the GFS ensembles going in between. We've had 15 with just a quick cold snap. And we have 15 with a big cold spell. The whole point of doing this video was so I could find out if it was going to be mild or cold, but it's exactly a 50-50. So, that's that then. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I suppose this does resemble it though. There's so much going super mild and there's so much going cold. So, yeah, basically it's a 50-50 and I can't really say much more. We'll wait for the next update 9:30, 10 o'clock, 10 tonight. Might do a video tomorrow. It depends if it's still interesting or not. I really don't know. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you in the next. We'll see you in the next one. Make sure to drop the like and subscribe as well. This video is about to be half an hour, so I'm going to end it before it gets like kicked off or something. I've got 5 seconds before it's hit half an hour. It took a lot of time and work. I've got no voice left. So please drop a like, subscribe, drop a comment to support me. It really helps. Thanks everyone for watching. And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.